On this day, I had a rare opportunity to try out a T-Dubs TW200, and man, I've got to admit, it's just a huge package of fun.
What's going on, everyone? Our TW rental. Yeah, double G trail 633. This is a 50-inch ATV trail, and over here I got the TW200. I'm gonna tell you, this bike is so much fun. I love this bike. Wow. To kind of give you an idea of the elevation that we were climbing, we were down there and we're already up here. Second gear, lugs up just fine, really. The T-Dubs is just an amazing, fun little bike. This bike is awesome. Out on these trails, this is a 50-inch trail. It's definitely rocky. This part is kind of smooth, but you can kind of see, you know, if I put my feet, my hands, you know, like you're gonna be dealing with rocks like this, kind of like that. Kind of gives you an idea. Rolls over them just fine. You can't go fast because obviously, you know, it's a T-Dubs, it's a farm bike. The big old fat wheel in the back, just, you can really feel its traction. Me, 6'1" on this terrain, man. I mean, it's a lot of fun. This bike is a lot of fun. It's not really meant to be ridden fast. You can't really go that fast on it, which is fine. It's perfect. I mean, when you're on this trail, just look around you. Like, this is just beautiful. The trees, you know. Now 6'1", look, I literally can stand right over it. So
I'm quite surprised how well the T-Dubs handled the majority of terrain out here in Colorado with its massive yet tiny 18-inch wheels. Sure, it's not 21-inch wheels like a traditional dirt bike or Dualsport, but don't let that stop you. I'm telling you, the TW200 will crawl over anything, and I was very surprised how well it did it too.
Got T-Dubs, gonna be checking out some of this single track out here. Wow, this thing is fresh. Nobody has gone on here, man. This TW200, the T-Dubs handles it no problem. Look at this. Wow. It's some epic single track. But this is
now, not too long ago, I made a first impressions video, and it was just that, first impressions, and not a review. So this time around, sit back and relax as I give my initial review of the TW200.
Definitely a lot of fun. You can haul on this if you really want to. I'm not trying to push it too hard. It's not my bike. Oh, it gets rocky again. Man, this course is so cool. This is awesome. So we're on Lake by Pagosa Springs, and wow, this trail is just so cool. Let's go up some little, man, this thing is like a little tank. This is comfortable. It's like the ultimate exploring bike. This is really comfortable. Let's take it over some rocks here. Let's see how it does. It's like a little tank. It's definitely not a bike to ride fast. It's definitely like, it doesn't have the inverted shocks and forks. This is more of like a little lugger. It's like a little
However, it's gonna be a slight twist because I'm actually 6'1" and I weigh around 220 pounds.
There's a little farm bike, just crawls over just about anything. So this is first gear right here. I probably wouldn't go any faster than this, just because, you know, you'll be...
Now the TW200, it's definitely not a fast machine. I mean, it does not really take a rocket scientist to know that. It's more for putting around. And the TW200, honestly, is just perfect for that. It's super comfortable, but to my surprise, it handles some pretty steep rooted single track just fine with its 18-inch wheels. To be honest, I was actually going pretty fast. I honestly thought it was going to provide a little bit of a problem on tight single track, especially something that is pretty rooted and jagged and pretty steep uphill, especially going back downhill. But no, it did not. It delivered performance just fine. This little tractor machine handled it just no problem whatsoever. And keep in mind, I'm 220 pounds. So now, what exactly do I think of the TW200? Without a doubt, it's very capable. I'm very surprised. Like, it's an awesome machine. You guys should definitely own it if you are considering getting one. It's incredibly fun. I really think everyone should at least try it out once, just for that fun factor. However, me being 6'1", I do find it a little bit of a tight squeeze for my frame, which is kind of a given. But being this tall, it did allow me to essentially crawl down and up anything I wanted to. Just keep in mind, as this was not my machine, I did agree to pay anything I broke on it, so I had to ride it kind of, let's say, mellow in a way. And it's just that. There's a plus with the TW200. The T-dubs make it a little bit hard to actually crash and drop being this tall. Yet alone, the big tires just soak up everything and really has amazing traction. So, what's the downfall on the TW200? Nothing really, except one problem. In all honesty though, the biggest weak point is just mud. The tires do not like mud whatsoever, and it's extremely sketchy.
Woo, muddy. I'm gonna walk it because I don't want to drop the bike. So on the T-dubs, this thing has the trail wings or something like that. This thing does not do good whatsoever in mud. It does not like mud whatsoever.
It literally will wash out from underneath you without notice. So every time I came across mud or some kind of wet patch, I slowed down, like a lot. I even crawled through a lot of mud patches because yeah, it was just that unpredictable. And believe me, I've ridden my KLX 250, 701 Enduro, T250i 2-stroke through mud like it's nothing. But the TW200, the tires itself, that's the biggest weak point. Anyhow guys, I'm probably going to make another video on the TW200 strictly on single track to see how it behaved and performed. I'll definitely be giving a review on that, but without a doubt, the TW200 definitely surprised me. It's a great machine, and to be honest, I might even add it to my fleet of bikes one day. Not sure, as of now I can't find any of the TW200s used in Colorado, so maybe down in the future. Anyhow, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell button. I'll catch you guys in my next video.
This sure is beautiful though.